Hello everyone! Today I'm going to be doing something very exciting. I'm going to be dyeing fabric with Rit Dye for the first time in my life. I am a little bit nervous just because I've never done this before. I'm scared of doing it wrong, but I think I've got it. I think I've watched enough videos to say that yes, this is how you dye the fabric. The reason I'm dyeing fabric is because I am going to make my graduation outfit for graduation, and I'm graduating from the University of North Dakota, and I want to make an outfit in our school colors, which are green and pink, but nobody in this town sells fabric in UND green. So I bought a cotton. It's a very lightweight cotton. It's very see-through, so I will have to make a petticoat for the skirt once I make it. But I've got a cotton, it's white, and I got some Rit dye in the color Kelly Green, which is gonna get me the closest to my school color, I think, that I can get. So yeah, I'm very excited to do this. I'm gonna take you through my process and I hope it goes really well. So the first step of this process is to wash your fabric with warm soapy water, which I did, and I'm gonna leave it in there for now because you want it to still be wet when you put it into the dye. So this is the tub that I'm gonna fill with like 3 gallons-ish of water, but the problem is the water has to be hot, and the largest pot that I have is only 8 cups, so 2 quarts, which is half a gallon. So I'm gonna have to heat water up in this 6 times in order to fill that bucket. So that is what I'm currently up to. Okay, so we now have our 3 gallons of water in this bin, and it's steaming hot. Just gonna do a quick test to see if I can submerge this fabric in here all the way. It looks like I can do that, so that's good. Just gonna take it out. Water's really warm. Okay, so now we are going to add, we finished pouring. We are going to add 1 cup of salt. Give that a stir. Then we are going to add some dish detergent. Just a few drops there. And give it another stir. Now it's time to put our gloves on. We want to wear gloves while doing this. Okay, and now we have to get our dye, which is in this bag. Okay, so I'm using the color Kelly Green. And you want to shake this before you use it. Okay. They say to use about half the bottle. Should see where it fills. So it's filled to there. So half the bottle would be like to there. Although it's weirdly shaped, so maybe like there. So once the dye is in, you want to stir it again. And then we can use paper towel to swatch test the dye. Okay. That's a nice green. Dip it again. Oh yeah. That's a very nice, lovely green color. Very, very close to what my school green is too, which is great. Sort of fold it over and it looks a bit light on camera, but in person it's very vibrant. Wonder if I should add like a drop more, just to be safe. I go like this. Okay. I'll give it another stir. We can sort of swatch test the other side. Yeah. That's very nice green. Okay. So now that we've swatch tested it, we can go ahead and put our fabric in there. So let me grab this fabric. It's covered in water, just covered. Just wanna soak it in. And then you're gonna wanna stir the fabric continuously for about 30 minutes. So I'm gonna set a timer and keep stirring away. Okay, so my fabric is there, and as you can see, it's a really pretty green color now. And next, I'm refilling the tub with fresh water. I'm not boiling it, I'm warming it up on the stove this time. I'm just filling it with hot sink water. And then it'll be time to use the ColorStay Dye Fixative so that this color stays on when I wash the fabric. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm so happy I did this. Okay, so for this step with the dye fixative, you don't have to add salt or dish soap to the water. You just pour it on in. They say use about 4 teaspoons. I've also heard people say use half the bottle, so. Okay, so use about half of the bottle there. So then we're gonna give it a stir. And then I'm gonna check to make sure I didn't miss any steps, but I'm pretty sure you just put this in the water and then put the fabric in. Okay, yeah, you just put the fabric in. So I'm gonna scooch my bucket a little bit closer. Scooch this a little closer as well. I've just got it resting on the lid of the bucket here. Gonna lock that in. Okay, and then you want to stir occasionally for 20 minutes. And as you can see already, there will be some bleeding from the dye. That's normal. Don't worry about it. Okay, so now I'm going to stir this and get my timer going. And then I'm just gonna stir this. I'm gonna put my gloves back on and then stir this occasionally. Okay, so after you stir it for about 20 minutes, I ended up stirring it constantly. Now we're just gonna give it a good rinse in cold water, and then we are going to wash this fabric on warm, and that will get rid of any excess dye, and then we can dry it and see what it looks like. So I'm gonna rinse it in cold water. Okay, so now that I've rinsed this, I'm gonna throw it in the wash on warm, just with the detergent that I use. You can use whatever detergent you use. This is like the last step, you guys. I'm so excited to see how this turns out when I dry it and iron it. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna throw it in the wash.
1 hour later.
Okay, everyone, the fabric has been washed and dried, and are you ready to see her? Are you ready? Here she is. The fabric dried a lighter green color, definitely lighter than what my school color is. However, I don't mind it at all. I think it's like a cute pastel green, perfect for the springtime graduation ceremony. It might look a little blue on camera. I'll try and see if I can add any filters over it to make it look like the color that it is in real life. Oh wait, there you go. Actually, if I just put my hand here, that's more like the color that it actually is. So yeah. This is her, my fabric. Oh, I'm so happy with it. All right, you guys, once again, here is the fabric that I dyed. She's so pretty. I'm so happy that I did this, you guys. I was looking at some alternatives online for Kelly Green fabrics, and they were very expensive because I was looking for cottons and linen for the summertime. They were all very expensive, and I didn't want to pay for shipping, so I decided to Rit Dye, as you just saw, and I'm just thrilled. So yeah, this is a very nice alternative. If any of you can't find any fabric in the colors that you want, consider dyeing it. It worked very well for me. So yeah, if you guys liked this video, be sure to stay tuned because in the next one, I will be making a skirt out of this fabric to wear for my graduation ceremony. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a good day. Bye.